Hello everybody, welcome back to episode 12 of Paddy as a One Broke, the Broken Sword Report. That's the last time I'm going to say that at the start of an episode. Shut up. It's Manners time. He's very scary, isn't he? Ooh. This is my first run on him. I slapped his big hand a lot. I got flattened a lot. I found a dog and I beefed it with around 60% of his health left. I mean, it's not my finest attempt at something, but I mean, it's been a while. I haven't fought Manners like the rest of these bosses in a very long time. I'll take that. I'll take that for a first run. Run number 2 went quite a bit worse. Couldn't find a rhythm, couldn't find the range on the broken sword, whiffed quite a lot. He just annihilated me. It was not a good run. Not proud of this one. It was bad. Run 3 is where we decide to go big boys time, and this is where the run actually happens. Decided to go and pick up Sif very, very early to help out in the early part. The trick with Manners, it's not really monstrously hard. You just have to be patient. So you avoid his big arm slams and slap his hand. You just do this. So you avoid him. Whenever he does a big slam, his hand will linger for a minute. Give his hand a little slap. That's the thing you want to hit. Don't hit his body, hit his hand. If he sweeps, you roll through them against the direction of them. If you are running in close up to go give him a slap, it helps to unlock, simply because you will target his middle bit, and if you're in the wrong place, you'll just whiff, and you'll completely miss the thing you're trying to hit. Happened to me a few times. Very, very, very irritating. Otherwise, literally, you run in, you get 1 or 2 hits, and you bail. Do not get greedy, and you get greedy, you will get comboed to death. Don't do that. If you need to use Sif to get yourself a little bit of space to heal, Sif won't last forever, but, you know, useful to have in the early part either. Don't go for his back as well. If you try and get behind him, he will turn on a dime, and he will fuck you up. So don't do that. He's got that cool 0 turning circle shit going on. So once he gets to his magic phase, about halfway through, make sure you get that pendant squarely in your hotbar. It should be your active item at all times in this fight, unless you're healing. When you see the magic coming, spam it twice and then roll away. That will avoid every bit of magic that will hit you, and sometimes when he follows up with a melee attack, you will then dodge that melee attack. It's really good. Just keep the pendo on at all times. Sif kind of went down around half health. Yeah, Sif tried. To be fair, I think if I'd have been playing properly, Sif would have survived right to the end with like a real weapon. But, you know, come on. We're fighting handicapped here. Leave me alone. So once you hit 50%, you gotta keep it together. Just keep dropping the pendant on the magic. Don't be greedy. Stick and move. You get your 2 hits. You get out. You do your pendant. You get your 2 hits. You get out. It's that simple. Just pay attention. Stay frosty. When you've got a little bit of health to go, do make sure you flex on him. Just flex on him a little bit right at the end there. And then smack in. Finish the bob. Finish it. Big boys. Big boys. Alright, Dusk. How you doing? No? Nothing? Alright, laters then. This boss fight took me 26 minutes. That's a new record, everyone. Jesus. And now it's time to finish up. We're in for the final slam now. So, quick chat to the mushroom on the way back. Thanks for the mushrooms. Take the fast lane, straight down to the altar, chuck in all the souls, and then get in the kiln. So for this run, it's real simple. Just ignore the Black Knights. You can use the pillars on the way to kind of skirt around them. Just play whoop-de-whoop with them and just rip right in. Time for attempt number 1 at Gwyn. Jesus. Right, I'm trying to learn how to parry Gwyn, and it's not very good. It doesn't go well. It's been a hot minute since I've been at this point of the game, and yeah, it doesn't go well. Beefed it pretty quick. Second run, bit better, still not great. You can get a nice 83 hot damage on a parry, which is good. But yeah, got back footed, not very confident with this yet, couldn't find a rhythm again, and got deaded. Run 3, took an early bath on this one, not great, just pain, bad decisions, just trying to learn that parry timing. Run 4, the less said about this one, the better, moving on. Run 5, better, I've not got it yet, you know, quote marks around the word got. I've not got it yet, but getting closer. Run 5, got way too cocky on this one. Big fail, just no. Tried some new tactics, was not a good idea. Run 7 was the best attempt yet, but I kind of got panicked right at the end, and I just couldn't get back. Could not get back. I got back-footed, and I couldn't get back to it. Run number 8, shut up, just terrible. Don't look at this one. Moving on. And now it's time for run number 9. Time for some real shit. Let's murk this nerd. So, to avoid the first slam, just roll, and I'm going to tell you all. It's going to tell you all how to parry Gwyn. Lenny taught me. I'm going to teach you how to parry Gwyn. So 2 of his attacks are very, very easy to get parries on. The first one is a long, slow swing from left to right. You can kind of see it coming a mile away. Easy to react to. Just pop the parry off, and then go for the parry. Go for the R1 as soon as you hear the noise, because you can be parried as soon as you've hit the parry. That was a lot of the usage of the word parry. The second one you want to use, and this is why we picked up the fire shield a very long time ago, because it has 100% fire resist, and this attack will do fire. You want to basically shield up for his quick attack, so you want to be keeping your shield out and kind of ready all the time on this one. He'll have a very quick attack, which you should shield, and then he'll do a slow follow-up, and that's the one you parry. So if you think he might be readying a sword attack, keep that shield up. If you're lucky, it'll ping, go for the parry afterwards, and you got it. Avoid the kick, avoid the grab, just roll around everything else, basically. If you want to be healing on Gwyn, make sure you get a parry first and pray, because he will chase you down if you try and heal anywhere else. He does not like you healing. Sometimes the parry doesn't work. You'll chop it off and you'll just swing normally, in which case don't do what I did and keep swinging, just back up. You really want to be right up in him to keep the parry going. You got to be patient. You got to keep fishing those parries. You got to keep it together, and eventually it's a gold medal. Cheering, emoting. I panicked. Real world time. Everything's done. Gwyn is down. We have beaten Dark Souls Remastered with a broken sword. Jesus Christ. So all bosses down in the run, which feels really, really good to say. I don't like skipping bosses in any of my runs that I do, so that felt really nice to do. Decided to go Link the Fire for this ending for the second time in my entire life. I usually go the dark endings on this, so I linked the fire for the second time in my entire life. Just to mix it up. Bye-bye, One Broke. You were a solid lad. You were a proper chungus of a lad. You might have not hit very hard, but you could take it, and you were solid. I'm gonna miss you. And just to follow up on a little promise that I did at the start of the run, here's a dead asylum demon. Enjoy this. So final thoughts on the run. There's a lot of pissing about. A lot of running around Titanite farming and trying to get things like, upgraded to get the maximum damage possible. Again, the stuff I had to do to get the fire sword up to +10 was just awful. It was awful, and I know I kind of did a lot of that on myself, but it's awful. But other than that, other than the farming, it's a really, really good time. It's very, very doable if you know the bosses sort of reasonably well. I mean, my knowledge definitely fell apart towards the back half in the DLC, but those early game bosses are just fun on the bun. With a bit more practice, with a bit more skill, the two things that I was missing in this run. You could cut a lot of the armor farming out, but it's fine. It's fine. That's not me. I like to farm a lot off camera. It's fine. I do that in my One Bro runs as well. I'll farm out a million healing items, so I haven't got to worry about it later. That's fine. That ain't me, dog. That ain't me, dog. I'm not a speedrunner. I like to do things slow. So, favourite bosses to fight? I loved fighting Artorias and Manus. They were long, tense, really exciting fights. They were really just intense enough to keep me on the edge. Cracking off Ornstein and Smo felt amazing as well. That was a real sort of page-turner of a moment. Gargoyles was a good, fun early challenge as well. Again, the 2-on-1s, really, honestly, anything that really pushed a fight beyond it just takes a bit longer, which a lot of the fights on this were. Quelaag, Iron Golem, Gaping Dragon, even the big four at the end, Nito and Sith, are really just same fight, just takes a lot longer. I quite enjoyed actually saying that Priscilla was fun because she was invisible for the whole fight, and that's frankly ridiculous. What a stupid, stupid fight. So, yeah, that's Dark Souls Remastered, fully beaten with a broken sword. Thank you everyone for watching. Please go and have a go at it. It's fun. I think you'll enjoy it. I want to just give one more final shout out to the boss, Zero Lenny. Lenny is the king of this shit. Please go watch Lenny's runs. They're really, really good. He's really skilled at the game, and they're really funny as well. They're much better than this shit. Why did you waste your time watching 12 episodes of this shit? Go watch Lenny instead. He's much better. And with that, all that's left to say is thank you for watching. Paddy Does a One Broke, the Broken Sword Report, and I will see you motherfuckers in Elden Ring. Hey!